So a few days ago, in the course of a normal conversation, I found myself faced with a burning question. How many Santa Paws movies are there? Yeah, we've all been there. Now Google says that there's two of them, but what's this down here? Will there be a Santa Paws 3? And it looks like there might be one. Let's take a look. And that's how I stumbled across the Idea Wiki, or Ideas Wiki. The homepage is plastered with lofty quotes about, well, what else? Ideas. And funny enough, at time of recording, the first quote on the mobile version of their homepage is from none other than Joseph Stalin. Off to a great start here. So what kind of ideas are we talking about? Scientific hypotheses? Philosophical tenets? Or something a little more, special? So I put a few keywords into the search bar and, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So the Idea Wiki bills itself as a Fanon encyclopedia of user-designed media. In other words, it's an extensive archive of movies, games, TV shows, and events that don't really exist. And I don't mean that in a lost media kind of way. No, no, no. These people make pages for things they wish existed, written as if they do exist. And oh boy, do they have a lot of ideas. Well, we started this all with Santa Paws 3, an absolute stub of an article with a thrilling plot synopsis of the puppies? Let's see what other festive fare they have to offer under Christmas films. First result, top of the page, Garden of Ban Christmas. And that's it. That's the whole page. Great, great. Why? Now this is where it's at. Cartoon and live action all-stars to the rescue. It really rolls off the tongue. It's a remake American animated / live action Christmas movie prevention television special. Not drug prevention, Christmas movie prevention. Essentially, if you ever wanted to see Kevin McAllister and Buzz play the role of the cartoon All-Stars kids, and have about 1,000 other properties thrown in for good measure, then this fake movie is for you, you weirdo. Buzz steals Kevin's piggy bank for no reason, runs off, and reads the book with his old friends and Krampus. What book? Don't worry about it. He and his friends decide to do some lump of coal, and then Spider-Man and all 4 Ninja Turtles tell him that what happened to his Christmas spirit. Buzz yells at Kevin, totally out of character, I know. And then Wallace and Gromit show Buzz what he'll look like if he doesn't love Christmas. You know, for a Christmas movie prevention film, this film seems pretty pro-Christmas. Buzz turns himself around and stops Kevin from using the lump of coal. How do you use coal anyway? You smoke it? You snort it? And everyone has a Merry Christmas or something. It's pretty weak on plot, but somehow I think this is more about cramming in a cameo from every piece of media the author has ever enjoyed. Of course, there's the original All-Stars cast, like the Smurfs, Alf, Garfield, but then we just go off the rails. C-3PO and R2-D2, Archie and Jughead, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario, Woody and Buzz, Pikachu, Ronald McDonald, Thomas the Tank Engine, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, Charles Entertainment Cheese, Tommy the Green Ranger, Bart Simpson, Godzilla. Make no mistake here, this is what happens when you let your kids mix and match their Lego sets. And believe me, I should know. So the 2 or 3 brain cells I have left after reading that did pick up on something odd. Notice how they keep calling Kevin McAllister her. Notice how some guy named Smoke pops up in the middle for just one sentence. Notice how the linchpin of the story is people doing a lump of coal. Yep, this whole plot section was copy-pasted from Wikipedia, given a little find and replace treatment to replace the main cast and the drug messages, and then crammed chock full of side characters. And I can't even begin to fathom why. Who is this for? There's no comments on it. It's just for the author? And why did you leave out the greatest animation in history of Alf tearing down the Berlin Wall? Well, as you may be able to tell, I'm recording this around Christmas. And as the year comes to a close, let's look and see what 2024 has in store. Oh, why here, under Popular Pages, it's the 2024 Kids' Choice Awards, set to be hosted by Dora the Explorer, Drake Bell, and the cast of The Bad Guys. And yeah, they are the cartoon characters, not the actors. Right. They go on to list out all their nominations for different categories. It's mostly real movies and real people. There's a few gems in here, and I can't decide whether they're troll edits or references to someone else's ideas. Like, okay, favorite movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, Barbie, Dungeons and Dragons. Those are real, I know, but Learning Blocks, the movie? Lightning McQueen as Indiana Jones. The Marvels. Come on, those can't be real. Things aren't much better on the television side of things. They couldn't be asked to look up any TV actors or actresses. Sponge Dave, I like capsicum salad, me too, I love iCarly. Again, are these all things from someone's pages, or is this a 10-year-old's idea of how to troll? Other than that, let's see what else we got. Music, nothing really groundbreaking. Favorite app nominees? Fucking nothing. A for effort. Huge missed opportunity here, though, I think. They've got all these nominees, but nobody's making any predictions on who will win. Hey, DraftKings, you want in on this? There's hundreds of active users on here. I'm sure a couple of them are old enough to gamble. For me, I'll do a three-legged parlay. Okay, Lightning McQueen takes favorite movie actor, Evil Ken takes favorite female music artist, and Ryan Toy's review is going to need a lot of therapy. Why settle for 2024, though? That'll all be out of date pretty soon. What if we jump all the way out to 2026? What bold predictions will we... TBD, 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 TBD. I just don't get it. More often than not, I'll click on a page and it's just, here's a name, maybe one sentence, everything else is question mark or TBD or just left blank. What itch does it scratch for these people to make these? Are other users supposed to fill them in? The main page didn't really make it sound like that was the case. I mean, what's the point of all this? I don't have the answer to that question, but maybe Macaulay Culkin can help me. I mean, we started strong with cartoon and live-action all-stars to the rescue. How about a little more Home Alone for the road? Now that's what I'm talking about. Home Alone Kevin in the Streets, aka Home Alone 6, or simply just Home Alone 6 Kevin in the Streets. I've got high hopes for this. Let's see. The film starts with the McAllister family moved in a bad neighborhood area in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Kevin McAllister, who is now 17 years old, and he never see a bad neighborhood looking like this from the outside. That's it. That's all I got. God damn it. I should be impressed that they didn't try and cast a then 38 years old Macaulay Culkin as Kevin McAllister in their fake movie, but I'm just disappointed. Lack of Macaulay notwithstanding, thank you for joining me on this little dip into the bottomless pool of the Idea Wiki. It's perhaps the largest repository of nonsense I've ever come across on this broken, ad-riddled fandom platform. If you'd like to see more of this, I'll be here to dive into it with you, and if not, yeah, I can understand why. Take it easy.